What's up, guys, and welcome back to No Collar Entertainment. This is Matt.
It's Ariane.
And Madden 23 has arrived!
Yay.
So I will be turning off the copyright music in a minute, so you can't give me a copyright strike because I continue to talk over the copyrighted music until I turn down the volume. So please just make sure that I don't get a copyright strike. And baby, I'm gonna need you to keep up with me here. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going.
What
We
do you
gotta
want
keep
from
going.
me?
We gotta keep talking. Gotta just talk. Just anything. I'm running out of breath here. You gotta go over here and copyright, non-copyright strikes, non-copyright strikes. Volume control. That's what I needed. Talk, man, talk. All the way down. All right, cool. Whew. Hi guys.
Oh, right now. Hi.
Of course it's this, Supa. I mean, did you expect any less?
So, which cover art did we pay for?
We paid for the standard edition.
Okay.
Which is him in the announcer booth, which is the one I wanted anyway, because that's how I knew John Madden.
Yeah.
So I was good with it. Standard edition, that's why we only get the EA Play early access.
Okay.
So in 7 hours, this turns off and I can't play anymore until Friday. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to play 1 to 2 games, and we're going to see if this is actually a decent game or not.
Are you playing against anybody, or are you just playing against a computer?
Oh. We will.
Madden, but refuse to get this work in 2K.
You have me in 2K probably, but I had 2K last year. You never hit me up. So...
Don't they have Xbox, though? Can you play across the systems on 2K?
Let's check this out.
I played... my question.
What'd you say?
I said he has Xbox, though, so can you play across systems for 2K?
I believe so.
Huh.
Okay, so I played yesterday, just so y'all know. I did play one game. It was pretty decent. I had 30... I don't know why it says 76. But I had... it was 33-3. Mm-hmm. I won. So, we're going to do that again. And we're going to start with, of course, my boys. We're going to run with the Colts. You didn't hit me up. That's your fault. So... Oh, they're playing with the Bears.
Ooh, that's bold.
That worries me because like someone shows up with the Ravens, or the Patriots, or the Buccaneers or the Chiefs. They're usually not that great. When someone picks a shitty team, like the Bears, what?
Between the Indianapolis Colts
that worries me.
Chicago Bears.
What? Maybe they're the Bears. They're not the fucking Jaguars.
No, the Jaguars are slightly better.
Giants?
Giants? The Giants are the same pedestal.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the Browns, but they have what's his face.
I fuck the Browns.
Okay, so
the Browns are on Astro level of hate.
We go from Soldier Field. This will be
returned from deep in the graphics are on point this year, and they're... Okay, that was about to be way too familiar. They kick off almost return. Don't smile.
It's the special teams that provide that quick start.
So one new thing they have is they have this coach adjustment where you can match for zone coverage, and it'll actually read the routes that the team is running and then adjust its coverage from there.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Man open, that's Myron Pringle complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side.
Now that I got my adjustments done, I can actually call plays.
You always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, walking from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Oh, that's mine. Stephon Gilmore, baby!
You're playing as a person.
Yes, I am playing a person. At least until they quit. Alright, so the Colts will take over now, as Stephon Gilmore did what Stephon Gilmore does. And now, we let the boy run.
They don't compound this problem. They've got a long way to go.
Woo.
A chance to get back in it.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
But yeah, I mean, the graphics are on point. Soldier Field looks amazing.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5
The
yards.
coaches look good this year.
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they they go back to their huddle.
And you know, I like how the tackling looks this year.
The line of scrimmage.
So it's, you know, it's just, it's decent. And so far, it's been decent.
Compared to
The past 6 years.
Yeah, well, let's just talk about last year for example. Compared to the issues that were there last year, what have you noticed?
So first of all, defense is just a shit ton better. It reacts. You see the players react to the ball. So when you throw the ball, last year the players wouldn't even react until the receiver had the ball. Now as soon as you release it, the defenders are moving towards the receiver.
Okay.
Which is obviously much more realistic.
Right.
So that's the first thing I noticed. The other thing is like the responsiveness. This passing system is a learning curve for sure. It is not easy to pass in this game. You have to learn how to do it. But once you do, it's pretty cool. But luckily, I don't pass very often in the first place, so it doesn't affect me that much.
Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least.
I'm a runner, and when you can stop me, then I'll stop running. But it doesn't happen often.
Defense does this job, takes it away.
So JT's a beast.
Pick up a nice first down.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Is he gonna quit already?
Already?
I haven't even scored yet. Don't quit yet, bro.
No one's scored yet. What the fuck? Wow.
He hasn't quit yet. He might be like doing a depth chart change or something like that. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Jeez.
But so that's the first thing. Now, face of the franchise still sucks. Franchise really
Let's
just
face the franchise again.
that's the career mode.
Oh.
So instead of going through college and actually starting your career, this year you are a 5-year journeyman, like Ryan Fitzpatrick or something, going into your 5th year in the NFL, trying to prove that you do belong to start. So you're kind of like Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, no, Mitchell Trubisky started in like his second year or first year or whatever.
No, his first year, yeah, but then he moved to the Bills after failing.
Oh, you mean Mitchell Trubisky?
No, yeah, you're like jumping in. You would be jumping into what Mitchell Trubisky is actually living.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially if you're using him as a comparison, like he didn't work out at his last team. That's one of the reasons why.
Thank you, touchdown.
So, if you're a 5-year journeyman, I would rather watch the journey of somebody who has been on their current team, who's been successful, but is trying to make more of a name for themselves. You go into the team because I don't know. I guess like I don't see much from him happening.
No, yeah. So I mean, it's an interesting story, kinda. It gets you into the action faster for sure. It just the mode still varies. It's trying to be 2K, but it's just not 2K.
You know what? I like long shots, honestly.
Oh, that first year long shot wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that too. But it got very bland after you got to the NFL because it was just like, okay, now you're in franchise mode again.
Okay.
Except you just play as a player, which gets boring. Wait, I can see what? Oh, I can see, okay. Oh, you thought? You thought? Oh, yeah, let me do that. If you're going to run the option, we focus on the QB on the option. hit Justin Fields. How they stopped Kaepernick in the Niners Super Bowl the time Beyonce broke it. Oh, you want to run the option? Run the option. I'm going to hit your quarterback every time you run it. I don't care if you hand it off to the running back. Go ahead. I am going to hit your quarterback.
Seems fair.
Because I'm allowed to. But the controls are much smoother. It's running feels good. Passing feels pretty decent. There's definitely a learning curve to the passing mechanic. But if you get, and that's the thing is, if you're off, it's not as unforgiving as 2K, where if you're off, you're missing 90% of the time. It's actually more accurate than not. But if you green it, then you get perfect accuracy, which is always better.
Right.
Delay game.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have two.
No, yeah, the lack of position options was another issue with long shot. Because I'm the same way. I like to play as a running back. Problem is, the AI has been so terrible in Madden lately, I can't trust the quarterback to actually win a game if we fall behind or something.
Yeah.
Defense
Oh my
this
God.
year is disgusting. It should not be as good as it is.
Sorry, all I can remember is like last year when we tried playing Madden on our channel, and I still have not forgiven him for it.
The tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the shit? It's just unacceptable.
Inconceivable.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security.
It's a 3rd and 9 now. This guy's in trouble. Yes, the tie. That's all we have to say. The tie. Everyone knows what the hell we're talking about. So Supa.
Oh.
You apparently don't know what the hell we're talking about. So last year I had a GM league where you just play as the coach and you kind of watch the players play. Really cool idea. However, I streamed the first game on the channel and it went to overtime.
It was a really good game that went into overtime.
Yeah, like it was a good game. I was like, oh my god, this actually be a pretty cool series. And then we get to overtime, and my team purposely runs the clock out in field goal range to tie the game.
Well, I think it's still something like the other team got the ball first.
Yeah,
and then they were able to score.
Them. Yeah.
And so then it came back to Matt. And rather than play it how every other fucking actual coach anywhere in football history would play it, which is, according to current rules, after the other team receives the ball, if they don't score, the first team to score anything wins. That means all you have to do is get a fucking field goal.
I don't know if he quit.
And the game basically drove down the field as if they were still trying to get a fucking touchdown. So when they didn't get in score, when they got in scoring range, they kept going. They didn't do timeouts. They did the time run.
Yeah.
And it ended in a fucking tie.
Even further for 3rd and long.
So, I am more upset, I think, than Matt is. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel that. I was upset that a game would be allowed to do that.
Yeah, punt the ball, dude. Please. I am going to guard the fake, though, because I don't believe you. This is online play.
But last year's Madden was the lowest ranked Madden ever?
No, 20.
Was it 20?
20 was. 20 was terrible.
Are you sure?
21 wasn't much better, but...
I'm pretty sure.
No, I didn't even choose the plays as coach. I just got to pick the playbook. So it was a cool concept, because you hire the coach, you watch the game.
It's not too much different than you and Matt, since I was trying to do the sim league for WWE.
Yeah.
Same idea. You set it up and you let the computer make the plays based on what
Of
you have
course,
designated.
that's kind of a bad example because I don't think they've gotten any views on that series whatsoever.
Well, the point is that the idea is you basically pick the plays and you let the game play it for you.
Yeah, and it's kind of it's a cool idea. That sounds horrible
completely
and boring.
Huh?
That sounds horrible and boring. Okay, well, okay, that's fair.
It's completely hands off. I can see where it might not be as appealing in terms of gaming
There you go, Taylor.
streaming
Keep
situation,
talking.
but think about it. For example, like if you were to watch a football game, the 99.999% of human beings viewing that game have absolutely no fucking impact on it whatsoever. None, aside from merchandise. That's it. That's it. Any of us watching that game as spectators from home have no input. We're not playing the game. We're not making any calls. They're not taking our calls when we ask them to do something. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. They're not listening to us. And so it's the same basic idea of what happens if we just let
they're going 60 Bs.
we were able to make some of the decisions as a general manager or whatever in terms of hiring, firing, and so forth.
Thanks for the free first down.
Then what would that look like on the actual field of play? That's basically what it is.
Madden tip 101. Do not come out with 6 DBs when I have a running back on the field. When your opponent has a running back on the field. As soon as you come out with 6 DBs, I can run the ball and get 6 yards like I just did.
Yeah, the person clearly doesn't know better. But yeah, so that's why I see why it's horrible and boring from a gaming perspective as for streaming. But it's basically no different than watching any other live football game, except that one person is changing something. So, like, maybe, for example, Tom Brady's playing on the Bears instead of playing on the Bucks. What would that look like if you weren't having any impact? Like, theoretically, would he do any better someplace else? And, of course, yeah, he probably would. But what would that game still shape up to? You could do, like, to make up, dream plays that you don't want to have that you don't want to affect the outcome, so let's see what would it be theoretically. That's a good way of doing it. Streaming-wise, I can see where it wouldn't be entertaining, except when it goes horribly, horribly wrong. Which is exactly the fucking thing.
So that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, last year, Madden, that would have been a catch. Easy.
Alright, so this guy's trying to fight back.
No, it's not. I just made a bad throw. We're not going to give him that credit yet.
Okay.
If he scores here, then I'll give him that.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Fields throw here into the hands of Jones.
Oh, the strip button's still there. I use it a lot.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I'll take it.
Third down throw, but it
Punt it, buddy.
target incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the
Gonna go
defense
for
is
it?
certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
But here we go on fourth down. Fields
Thank you.
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Gilmore is a beast.
Their own 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come
Even
up
after I
first
get
and
picked
10
off and
at
the
the
ball
40.
And that's now
right
the
back
second time he's picked off a pass here in
I don't
the
have
first
to-
half alone.
Beyond satisfying
Again,
him when he gets
another
these
great
sacks.
read defensively, and you just see him get in
But
the right
that's just
position
yes.
to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Man, if I was like, see?
And he'll get it
Oh,
in the
I'm
couple
sorry.
yards.
I do have that, don't I?
Yes, you did.
The Colts
There you go.
use the
Alright,
first of their
Tackling's pretty good.
Stoppage will come with a little under a minute
Um,
to go
beautiful.
in
It's
this
responsive,
first
huh?
half.
Beautiful, not beyond satisfying.
Oh.
Only needing 2
Well, beautiful
yards
is
on
beyond
second down.
satisfying.
Now Ryan. Throw over the middle.
Ooh.
Caught here by Mo Alley Cox. And And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Now another timeout called for by the...
No, the actual tackle. No, the actual tackle is a lot easier this year. A lot more forgiving, a lot more realistic.
To really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you're running into the play.
And that's
Saying I gotta put it in
the
between the zone. I thought I did. Ooh, he saw that coming. He almost picked that off. We're gonna call it there. We're gonna go ahead and just let it run, go up by 10, and call it a day.
And we're gonna get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
One thing we're not going to do is just mess. God damn it.
It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
I was going to say one thing we're not going to do is we're not going to lose on string.
These two teams currently going over their
the game's getting fit. Who the hell? What did you think I was going to do? Quit?
He said call it a day.
Back to Soldier Field in Brandon.
Oh, I apologize. Because, yeah, no, we're not going anywhere. I said 1 or 2 games.
And we welcome you.
All Madden is not easy and the wind was against me, so go screw yourself. Super, you don't want this smoke, alright? A lot of people talk shit about Madden. They need to just realize they don't want this smoke.
Take it in at the 3.
And yes, TD Barrett, I'm talking to you too. Come at me with them bum-ass Titans, please.
Who is TD Barrett?
He's one of the best-known Madden streamers, and he plays with the Titans because he's a Titan fan. And for that, he doesn't deserve to be famous.
But you play with the Colts, and you're a Colts fan.
Okay, let me know when you put 1 and 1 together of why I don't think he deserves to be famous because he's a Titans fan.
Because he likes
Come
Titans.
to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And divisional rivals of the Colts.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, but see, that's
Kind of like a Packers fan.
Yeah, that's still incredibly subjective. That's not a fan. In fact, he doesn't deserve to have his opinion. No, or whatever.
Since when are football opinions based in fact?
Some of them should be at least a little bit.
People still think Tom Brady's the GOAT.
He's not? I'm actually just asking, is he not?
No, he's not.
Okay, then who is?
Tom Brady.
So what the hell?
Well, that's just by facts. God damn it! Baby,
Yes.
you're doing this on purpose because I'm facing the Bears here
What
trying
are
to
you
distract
talking
me.
about? No, I'm not. I'm trying to be engaged. I can easily just sit here on my phone and not say shit. That's fine with me too.
No, I don't want you to not say shit either.
Well, then it's gonna distract you, and you may possibly lose the result of being distracted, or I can fuck up and let you lose on your own merit.
Go fuck yourself with a spiked dildo, alright?
As the kicks away here. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Don't throw it
He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Thank you, Super. Thank you.
Why would you throw that, though?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Their
Yeah, I did
defense
see
has
that
done the
right there.
job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Nope. Yes, tackling's terrible.
And he'll be out.
The one thing is the tackling's better, but if you don't know how to tackle,
Pick up there,
doesn't really help you.
But just a simple tap pass this, but it pays off in a big way.
Can you fix this sound? Not like that.
Oh, Jesus. Ew.
Beautiful. Bang. JT, first down. Let's go.
Well, I have to take it out to fix it.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams.
I showed to get traded and I didn't realize. No, he's still on there. Just not. Are you not using him or something?
No, I'm using the hell out of him.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And not a common sight.
Taylor is still there. I think he had 9 runs for like 38 yards so far. See, right
There it goes.
And he's an X Factor this year with the armbar and jukebox ability, which is freaking nasty. Pretty much he's made for me to play with him because I only use arm bars and jukes.
Pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
10 rushes, 43 yards. Yeah, see, Taylor's doing fine. Well, that's because I was in shotgun, and Hines is the shotgun back. But no, Taylor has 43 yards so far, so he's doing fine.
Third down, you're a little off balance.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. To throw is Ryan. He'll buy some time right. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. The sack is at the 33-yard line. Edwards flies in the play.
Where is this guy running from the back of the end zone from?
Fuck!
What just happened?
And this kick is not going to be close.
The meter was faster last year, too.
And we will remain tied here.
This does not help me at all.
No, shit, babe.
They make things look so easy.
I was just kidding with the whole losing on your own merit.
2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he
It was not a
in that
challenge.
50
He was
range,
trying
maybe
to
a little
prove
over.
his right.
And it's a big kick, but now with rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know you're heckling hard too, but I would still kick your ass, so just keep that in mind while you talk your shit. Bite your lip.
And be ready to make up for that
That's why you
turnover
write this
instead.
dick.
Just another big play for the
Park
defense
that
on
big
that
Mac
snap.
truck right in sleep. Oh, nope.
They try to throw on second down,
I swear to
but
God, I would
this one
pay,
is incomplete.
honest to God, good fucking cash
Don't get it all back in one
for
play.
Connor to walk out to that song
You go ahead
when
and
he was
try
playing
They tried to get it all
pictures
back on that
for
one. Weren't able to
his
do
high
so.
school team.
Now on third and long, they'll look to
Was it
throw.
like senior night or something like that?
Taken in by Darnell
Wow.
Mooney.
Big.
He'll have it passed.
Yeah, I think it was.
So like, they, I don't know, other teams probably do this, where like, the kids pick a song to walk out to, kind of like entrance music or whatever, on the baseball team that he was playing for high school last year, and they're asking what song he wanted to use, and I don't know what song, other songs were actually kind of coming up with for him, but at some point I was like, you should go out to Rob.
Second and 10.
And I was prepared to pay him like $200 to make that happen. Like, I don't care. This is something that needs to happen. I will pay you money for you to walk out that door. He was legit considering it, not just because of the money. Like, he was like, I would do it anyway. And
He'll get only 3.
we ended up not doing it. I don't even know what he ended up using instead.
That might feel like
But I feel like that was a missed opportunity. If you're a fucking senior, they don't care. I mean, yeah, you might get like, you know, yes, you might get chastised or whatever, and your mom's probably gonna be a horde and shit, and except that's gonna be laughing his ass off. But I mean, like, you cannot buy memories like that. And if you can, I promise you, they're like $200, and I will hope for the bill. Let's go.
And I don't think this has
They short?
Yeah, because the wind is crazy.
And they won't be able to run
It's Soldier Field,
Time
baby.
has expired on this third quarter.
It's like against him by 6 miles an hour. That's crazy.
On EA Sports.
All right, so we're just gonna take a win here, and we're just gonna run. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna stop trying to be cute. Oh, it's tie game. Fuck. Alright. This should be a fucking shutout. Shutout upset.
Well, also a learning curve. You know, it's a new game, new mechanics. There's some things that you're not used to from the last time. And it's been a while since you played. And not a while, but I mean, like, it's been like, what, a couple of months?
Oh, yeah, it is kind of a new game, honestly.
Yeah.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
And past the
All right.
35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the
Naeem Hines is so freaky underrated.
and a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the
Yeah, he really is. I really like that kid.
executed like that.
And it doesn't matter
It's like
whether it's
Tariq
zone
Cohen,
blocking,
Tariq Cohen,
whether it's a power scheme.
Well, and I think he had a really good year before.
Woo! 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 That cut!
Just go.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Wasn't it like there was a 1 year or a couple of games where like he was fucking blowing it up, and then he really started to slide, but not because he got worse, just because like somebody else came in out of injury, and all of a sudden now like don't need him as much.
A good run got
Well, he's the
set
third
up
down back.
first. Here's
He's the
second
pass
and
catcher.
three. They run once more with Taylor.
Oh, there you go, JT. There you go, JT.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Oh, Jonathan. Most guys from Wisconsin, he's not one to shy away from contact. He proved it right there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact.
All right.
His mind just screamed,
Anyway,
"Get my way," and kept
back to what we were doing before.
turning it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21.
He's going to have to start passing here.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together.
Not getting cocky. I've been playing him the whole game. I know how he plays. I know some of his tendencies. Unless he breaks something out on me in the last second here. I feel confident. I'm not cocky. It's not over yet.
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sir.
The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Fourth down, Fields.
Thank you. My ball. That should be good.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. First and 10, Taylor now. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Something crazy.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, by the way, baby.
Yes, dear.
Can you do me a favor here on my phone?
Yes, I do.
I need you to share this stream in the league chat.
Oh, I don't know.
Now the Bears going to use
What
this
is that, the video?
timeout. As they'll talk
Press
things
share.
over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Running straight.
You're not listening to me. You're doing your own thing and barely.
Literally on your phone looking at it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're on
Now
your
the
phone.
defense will burn their third and final timeout. As
Press
they
copy link.
and talk over what to do next. Now the question everyone's wondering, late clock, late fourth quarter.
If you press share, it should be one of the options.
Share, copy link.
I run the football until my
It should be copied now. Go back to the home screen.
running back hit is a hand the ball.
And there'll be a Slack app.
Quick throw out to the perimeter. Maybe one of my best receivers.
Go in there.
What does that look like?
It's a white box with kind of like a multicolored flower in it.
Drive with 6 points.
At the bottom left.
Success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down.
All the way to the
Whatever
left.
they
Here.
saw going into this
First
one,
one.
they've been able to capitalize on it,
About to
and
run
no
this out of
adjustment has
there.
been made to take it away.
Oh, because it's in a box. I'm sorry.
Just all sorts of shit. Like, you're not doing it right. Oh wait, you're not doing it. I'm not telling you right. Like, yeah.
No,
your
not that I
phone.
wasn't telling you, right?
Get off my phone. Or got.
And this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up.
All right, we're still gonna run it to try to score.
But watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls
I'll
down
take
to
it.
zeros.
I'll take the win. That's dub. That's dub. 2-0 with the Colts. I'm Madden 23 so far.
So this
Let's
one
go.
ends up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance.
So, see, I mean, I like how it plays. I really do. It feels good. We're going to do one more. But this time, this is another team I'm looking at for my franchise. I want to see how they play because on paper, they look really decent, honestly. Like, they would actually be fun to do. That's the Philadelphia Eagles, y'all. Philly, old Philly. Ariane doesn't like Philly very much because of, certain double doink incidents, but
Well,
is
and
that
also the
really
team
Philly's fault, though?
Yes, and also the team fan base is like obnoxiously awful.
I don't know about that.
They booed Santa Claus.
Santa Claus deserves to be booed.
Why?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay. Eagles and Ravens. I wonder what these
Elliott
are.
ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And they do get this across midfield of the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Obviously.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. And somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Down to about the 22 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run order.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
After that run for a first down, I don't know the confidence could be much higher for an offense. They're doing exactly what they want to do on this drive.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. They'll take it.
I guess that contagion.
Touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So far, so good. He's decent. That's why I'm quiet.
You are losing.
Yeah, I mean, there was one drive so far.
Because I know that when I used to come
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Houston from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And this is caught by Watkins. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Another run with Sanders. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Throwing is Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle,
Oh, that was when I
everyone's
ran
going to want to touch the
the
football. There'll be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Second and 5 now. Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
No problem, Super. Have a good night.
Yep, thank you for joining us.
That discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 4th down, here's the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to knock him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
How?
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
Wide damn
It's rare
open.
to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at
I'll
the
take
40.
it.
The 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. After the reception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out. Give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
How much difference is the film playing this team for?
And he's got some space here.
Well, I mean, no Jonathan Taylor makes a difference.
Yeah.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle.
And
The
I'm
defense
really
can't penetrate
not comfortable
and make
passing
him
the ball
slow
yet
his
on this
pace or
one.
change direction. That's often the end result.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be brought down at the 27. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
All right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for him here the entire time.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Jackson.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Another run here with Sanders. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons
Mine.
they're down.
GG's, dude.
Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Let's take it where you can get it, bro.
You know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
Not really yet.
This one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2
You
yards to
talking
show
about how my
for it.
offense hasn't
Every
done
yard
anything,
they
which it
gain,
really hasn't.
better
And
field position, and
the
obviously
kick return is pretty
a
much the
field
only reason I'm going to win, and that's fine.
contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack. sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that...
GG's.
Alright, so
3-0 in Madden 23.
yay!
Let's go.
Are we done for the night?
He was decent though. He had a solid defense. Oh, passing's gonna be tough in this game, but I am done for the night. So for no color Timmy, overall verdict: this is better than last year's and the years before. This is honestly probably the best feeling Madden since before Madden 16.
Oh, that's good.
That being said, there's a lot of things that still need to be fucking fixed. This is a step in the right direction. Please, 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 Christ. EA, I know it's harder to pass. I'm okay with this. Fuck everybody else. I don't care if they go, oh, defense is too hard. I can't put up 700 yards passing a game and 8 touchdowns. Boo fucking who. Alright? Don't patch this game. Just leave it the way it is. Glitches and all. And then fix it next year.
You know they can't possibly let the thing well enough alone.
They're not going to do that because people like their numbers, their fantasy numbers. They're 800 yards a game. They're 10 passing touchdowns a game. They're 5,000 rushing yards with a quarterback in a season. Bullshit stats. And they can't handle the fact that defense is here.
Yeah, basically.
So, it is what it is. But I would like to also shout out that guy who was playing me in case he ever looks up this video or stumbles across this video. My offense may have done nothing, but your offense only scored 1 touchdown, and that's the reason you lost.
Okay.
So,
Fair.
your offense didn't do shit, neither. Love you guys. We will see you soon. For No Car Entertainment, this is Matt.
There we are.
We're out.
Bye.